Hey folks, welcome to week 14 of User Experience and Interface Design, DMD 120. How is everybody? I hope you are doing well and being safe. Okay, so this week is mostly a work in class week. Over here at the syllabus, had we been in class, we would have met on the 27th, the 29th, and the 1st of May. And you'll see here that we are obviously working on Project 2, which is your 10-step do-it-yourself website where you are teaching us how to do something. But this week was pretty much set aside to work on the building of your actual site in Adobe XD. You should have moved or are moving into Adobe XD now. Last week you guys had finished up your visual elements library, put together a really basic logo for your site, come up with a name for your site, and of course now that you have all those graphics in Illustrator, you can start building the site in XD. Now the project itself, of course, is over here, the instructional website. Make sure if you haven't done so already before you actually open up a new XD file and start building it, that you are paying attention to the site size, how large you are making your artboard, deciding whether or not you're doing a page-by-page site or a scrolling website, and that you're just following all the specifications that are in the handout, which I know we've covered a couple times already. Now, not too much to go over this week because this week is really set aside for you guys to just be hunkering down and working heavily in Adobe XD on your project, setting up your pages, putting in your graphics, putting together your links, all the steps that you need to build your site. Now, of course, there's been plenty of time before this to be practicing with Adobe XD. We gave you guys the handout and did some demonstrations in class on how to use it, so hopefully you guys have been practicing with the software. It's actually really simple to use as long as you've been practicing. I gave you guys a bunch of videos to watch as well as did some demos in class. So I hope by now you're comfortable enough with the software that you can put this together. At least put together a fairly simple page site. You know, nothing super complex like this. We're not quite there yet. We'll get to that in the next web design class. But here we're just keeping it a few pages. Okay, so really not too much to talk about this week other than you guys have time to work on this. You'll see that homework for the week is to basically continue working on the site and prepare for a draft presentation. So what that means is next week in week 15, which by the way is our second to last week of the semester, which is amazing, you are going to upload a draft version of your XD file to Canvas. So first of all, make sure that you are uploading an XD file that looks like this and not uploading anything else so that I can download it and then open it up in Adobe XD and see all your wonderful work and I can see how it's put together. But anyway, we will deal with the uploading of the draft presentation later for next week, week 15. This week, really just keep working on the XD file. Now, that being said, since I don't have much to go over in the lecture, I definitely want you guys to take advantage of contacting me if you get stuck. I am happy to listen to your emails, go over anything you're stuck on, or if you want me to set up a one-on-one Zoom chat and you can show me what you're doing in XD if you have any problems or get stuck or just want to show me. I am happy to do that, so be sure to contact me and get working on that, okay? So take advantage of the ability to contact me this week. I don't want you to just keep working endlessly on your XD file this week if you feel lost. Now, if you know what you're doing and you're feeling confident, then don't worry about it. Keep plugging away. But if you need some help, definitely please take advantage of that this week because you've got all this week to work on it. Next week you're going to be able to work on it and get some feedback from me, and then we have to turn it in the following week on week 16 as your final presentation. But anyway, we'll talk about draft submissions and final presentations a little bit later. But for now, just spend all your time working in XD. All right, so be sure to contact me again, and I hope you guys are doing well, and I will talk to you soon.